EA has revealed the Season 1 preview for Battlefield 6, which will be launching only 18 days after launch of the game on October 28th, which is quite welcome considering the massive lack of content the previous two games had at launch, and in the official article, there's a lot to see. If we take a look at the screenshot here of the Season 1 preview, we can see that Season 1 will be split up into 3 main sections, each with their own unique story and style. On October 28th, we'll get the Rogue Ops section, with the new map, Blackwell Fields. Totally not a reference to Battlefield 3. Anyway, this is the Badlands map that we saw concept art for a few months back, and it takes us to the oil fields of California, I think. We'll get a new mode that looks to be permanent, called Strike Point, and here's what they say about it. Strike Point is an intense, small team tactical mode where a squad fights another squad across multiple rounds to capture a key objective. There is only one life each round, so make it count. This looks to be similar to Battlefield 2042's limited time game mode Strike Team, and I'm sure is just another version of most of the game's hardcore modes. We're going to get a new vehicle, the Traverser M.2, which looks like the armoured trucks from BF4, so basically a Jeep with more firepower and armour. We'll have a driver, roof gunner and 2 backseat gunners, serving as an infantry support vehicle, and I wonder how a full squad would be able to put it to use. We also get a total of 3 new weapons, 1 carbine, 1 sniper rifle, as well as 1 sidearm. The carbine, called the SOR 300SC, is a compact high-powered rifle, and the sniper is essentially the Scout Elite from BF4, and it's called the Minifix. The sidearm is a high-capacity, high rate of fire and low-damage pistol, so a bit like the Glock from 2042, and it's called the GGH-22. Finally, we can see that we have some new attachments coming for certain rifles and machine guns, the rail cover and LPVO. I presume there'll be a rifle-mounted grenade launcher and a standard close-range variable sight respectively. For November 18th, we have the California Resistance, which brings in the map Eastwood, set in a frou-frou Californian suburb, which I'm sure many of you have seen concept art of before, as well as the limited time game mode Sabotage, which is explained as an 8v8 seek and destroy mode. We'll also be getting a new feature, which is, for those of you who played BF4 will recognise, battle pickups. These are high-powered game pickups that aren't a part of your loadout, but rather things to seek out and use as you see fit. We'll have to see how they handle it. I'm personally rooting for the Battlefield 5 style that allows you to carry it in a loadout slot until death or when you run out of ammo. One last thing, the icon looks a bit like a railgun, eh? Seems like that's now a tradition in a modern BF. We'll also get 2 new weapons, the DB12 and the M.3 trait, with the DB12 being a double-barreled shotty that feeds from 2 different tubes. One trigger pull will fire a shell or a slug from one barrel, and the next will fire from the other. Then you have to pump it before you can fire again. The M.3 trait is a revolver, which essentially is your lower power revolver as opposed to the Magnum 44. We also get the Troy angled attachment, which is an alternative choice for your underbarrel with a unique blend of ergonomic and handling changes. The last part of Season 1 is the Winter Offensive on December 9th, which is whelming to say the least when compared to the other segments. We'll get Empire State in a limited time variant filled with snow and ice, as well as an Ice Lock limited time game mode, which is described as centered around a mechanic called Freeze, which is a gameplay modifier that is only active in specific experiences. I can only speculate on this, but it looks to be interesting. Finally, we can unlock the Ice Climbing Axe as a melee weapon that can double as a light destruction tool. At the end of each list, we can also see there's more to come, but I presume it'll be mostly skins, but we'll have to wait and see. There have also been leaks regarding the Battle Royale, saying it'll be releasing on October 28th. So for those who are looking forward to that, you can probably expect it to come around then. I'm not a Battle Royale kind of guy, but from what I've seen so far in terms of leaks and news, it definitely does make me excited for Battlefield's take on it. So that's the preview of the first season for Battlefield 6, and I've got to say it looks pretty good. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. Thank you for watching.